Hello and welcome back, folks. HeirofCarthage here. What the crap's going on? Let's get this campaign moving again. The ice court's here, so I hope you are frosty and ready to spread Urson's love all around. Let it cleanse the chaos corruption from the land. Speaking of chaos corruption, well, the dwarves got their work cut out for them. They do have a stack of troops here, and then there's some friendly Kislevites who can hopefully help hold back the Mammoth. And then it looks like Khorne is invading pretty hard. He's got a couple of full stacks, one of which is Scarbrand, so Scarbrand will probably be difficult to stop. There are some raiders in the mountains again. However, I mean, I feel pretty confident that we're going to be able to hold with our garrisons here. We've got some decent garrisons. We even got some handguns from our Empire friends. They must have built an outpost there. And then it looks like Hannibal Barcus is in a position to attack and destroy this settlement here. What I'm going to attempt to do is have Hannibal attack Hama.
Face my eye.
And anything that rhymes with Zama just makes Hannibal angry. And look, it's going to pull the settlement garrison and everybody out. Now, we could lightning strike and kill them off, but we don't want to do that. We want them all to come, and we're going to kill them all. So that's what we're going to do here. Anyway, I will see you all on the battlefield. Speaking of which, I'm not going to do cinematic battles this time. I'll get you some cinematic shots, but I'm going to fight the battles. However, I'll still cut out all the loading screens and, you know, setup time and all that other stuff, so it's a little cleaner. Okay, folks, I'm deployed in 2 wings, and it's going to take me a little bit of micro here. Not something I'm famous for, but let's get those troops moving forward. I'm going to get all my Kassar spears moved forward. Basically, we're just going to start raining death all over these units the very minute they enter the battlefield. So we'll check our range, and I'm going to use my sleds and single entities to deal with this small bit of resistance that's already fielded. We've got about 2.5 minutes before the reinforcements will be here. Alright, so let's get in here. Do we have like a Hawks Miska? Oh, this is ice. I don't want to waste my magic on that. We'll save it for the ones that are coming in. Let's take our light sleds, keep them moving, and let's bring our bears to bear. Our bears to bear. Sorry for the lame jokes, folks. I can't help it. I'm a dad. So here comes the Warbear Riders. You can see our heroes getting their job done. And then, of course, our sleds over here. Let's get you some more sweet cinematic views here. Man, Warbear Riders are such cool units. Games Workshop, please put these things on the tabletop already so I can start painting some Warbears. Okay, this should pretty quickly get rid of all the Norscan resistance here. I'm gonna go ahead and drop some heals. Now there's a shaman in there too. I was still 1 minute, 20 seconds from reinforcements. It seems a little bit unrealistic that the Norscans are lasting this long in melee. Let's help speed this process. I'm gonna Death Frost the enemy there. These guys should definitely be gone already. Like, there's no way they should have lasted this long in combat. They are so overwhelmingly overmatched here. Okay, I'm gonna take my 3 bear heroes and the Warbear Riders and start my way back. I'm gonna let my sleds kind of harass these routing units. And we have 30 seconds. We can await the reinforcements because I want to kill them. Alright, that Shaman Sorcerer. Oh yeah, he's gonna basically get killed. No, shoot him, shoot him, shoot him. Pick him off, pick him off. Pick him off. He's shattered at least, but I want him dead. Oh, there you go. Get him, get him, get him. He's only got 23 hit points. There you go. All right. Get the other one. All right, we're going to make it just in time to face these reinforcements. Yeah, they're going to come on and be immediately under heavy fire, which is exactly what we want.
I am Kislev.
All right.
Face the frost. Done. My duty.
Oh yeah, this is perfect. I need my Frost Maiden to slow everything down. And then let's slow everything down again. We got to get close enough to my Frost Maiden to help give her some heals here. There we go. Let's bring in the Bear Riders. Ooh, there's a Mammoth. Let's target that Mammoth. And then our Frost Maiden, I need some more magic. I need to get a Heart of Winter drawn up. And the sleds need to get over here. Woo, we're getting torn up pretty good in here. I'm gonna try and get these two heroes out. They're getting a little bit diced. Come on, get out of there, get out of there, get out of there.
March for Kislev.
Prestige beyond compare.
Cannot get my Frost Maiden away at the moment. There we go.
Spreading Corfrost.
Let's get them around the back of this. Bring in the Light War Sled to finish off the Mammoth. And the route is looking good at the moment. I'm gonna put some fire into the back of that fight. Oh yeah, looking good, looking good. Let's go give Hannibal some help, and the Bear Riders need some help here as well. Kill off those ice trolls, blue horrors. Yeah, looking good, folks. We got it handled. So Hannibal Barcus destroying the settlement garrison, its leadership, its mammoths, its blue horror and forsaken allies. So their outpost will help them not. The forces of Kislev reigning supreme on the battlefield with their ranged firepower. The melee defense of my archers is so good that they can actually hold out pretty well in a melee. Like, it's a pretty admirable amount of effort that they can put in. I'm gonna let my guys kind of finish some of these dudes off as they flee. Let's turn these units real quick. The more kills we get, the less we have to deal with. I'm gonna slow them down, in fact, let them get shot some more by my archers. There we go. So I'll let you guys enjoy this little bit of scenery here, and then we'll get back to the campaign map. Yeah, just trying to cut down as many of the Norskins as we possibly can, feed my units experience, and then also deprive the enemy of units for the next battle. So this will be a great way to cut them down to size. I mean, just look at the slaughter here. Again, the ranged firepower of Kislev is not to be underestimated, especially not in the campaign. Go. Hannibal's army isn't even really all that great, but it still did a really fantastic job here. Yeah, it did a real good job. All right, let's see what the replenishment. In fact, I'm going to go ahead. It's not a ton, but I am going to take the replenishment because we're near an enemy settlement, and there's not really a lot of money in it for me, plus the slower replenishment if I take the money. We didn't really get a great reward for killing those guys. I guess the Norskins are poor. They don't have much loot, which should be embarrassing for them. I'm gonna quick save it just to make sure the auto-resolve doesn't screw us over. Nope, it was pretty fair. And we're gonna occupy Frozen Landing so we can begin to heal our troops. I don't know that we'll be able to hold Frozen Landing long term. It's certainly worth a shot. I'll start putting some defenses in. And I'll put in some protection here against rift spawns. We'll put in some income, and then let's put in some corruption and control help. I mean, growth and control is also pretty nice. But, I mean, we're already at tier 4 here, so should be okay. Let's do this. So at least we've got control of this situation for a moment. May not be for long. You can see there's some Zinchi reinforcements nearby. Hannibal has leveled up nicely, though. So let's go check out. He needs his immortality. I've probably been skipping over that for a while, making some of you scream. Let's finish up Logistician real quick. And we have finished firing drills, which helps our Cassars. But we need this one for the Zargard and Ice Guard. So I'm going to start pouring some skill points into that, which will start to buff our Ice Guard up.
My rule
And then
is absolute.
I really want to
I deserve a larger retinue.
do some recruiting. Let's merge these two
demand
units.
absolute loyalty.
And that frees up one. I feel like we're missing... No, we got 4 sleds. We're not missing any sleds. I'd like to have the heavy sleds instead of our light sleds. We could get a little Grom, that'd be kind of fun. Little Grom can be pretty good in certain scenarios. Mostly, I don't know, like, I don't really feel like messing with it, though. Another Bear Rider would be handy. I meant to get rid of this guy here, so let's kick that. Let's grab another Ice Guard with Glaive. Let's grab a Bear Rider. And that ought to make this army quite a bit stronger. Ice Guards are about to get a lot stronger, too, because I'm going to give them some buffs. So Hannibal's going to be bound to the settlement for a few turns, which is fine. That kind of needs to happen, to be fair, because we've got some buildings that need to finish. Let's finish Arcane Conduit there, because Arcane Conduit will help us. You can see in that battle we were struggling to get enough Winds of Magic in order to be very effective. Let's finish Tenacity here, give them more hit points. Did we pick up any equipment in that battle? Talisman, okay, an Obsidian Trinket, not much. Let's go into our equipment real quick, actually, and
Lord of the provinces.
let's see if we've got some stuff. Let's see. Unequipped. I can combine the Berserker. Oh, wait, what? No. How do I undo what I just did? I didn't mean to do that. Sword of Anti-Heroes. Brass Cleaver's pretty good. And I feel like the Brass Cleaver's better because he's giving everybody +8 melee attack. Let's go Brass Cleaver. And then what I was meaning to do is to come in here and start taking some stuff like this that's unequipped and just start fusing it and seeing if we can. I know I need armor, and we did get a Shield of Sacrifice there. Better than nothing. Passive ability, damage resistance if hit points are less than 25% in melee. So that is really kind of a last resort type armor, but that's okay. I mean, I just need armor right now. I can fuse these two. They're not being used, so let's go ahead and fuse those. Got another piece of armor. Good. Armor of Silvered Steel. I think I have some characters who are lacking armor. Yep. Let's give her the +20 armor. That'll help. And
Governor of Kislev.
This guy's got nothing over here.
Wow, before.
What about Kostaltyn? Yeah, okay. Kostaltyn has something. Let's give this guy the Shield of Sacrifice and the Sword of Anti-Heroes. And I'll go ahead and give him the Obsidian Trinket. Not much else I can do to arm up these folks. We do have some stuff here. Snowflake Penance. That egg thing is probably better. Okay. So we still need a lot of equipment. But at least we got a little bit there. Let's check our movement. And I'm going to get to some of your comments here too when we end a turn. This is the only person who has any movement points down here. There's really nothing for him to worry about. We're kind of just trying to drive the corruption out of Wolfenburg. Our income is looking good. Everything is in pretty solid shape at the moment. The Altar of the Crimson Harvest, we need to kind of rebuild the settlement. Zarina Katerin had just taken it. So let's get to some comments here. Hinadan says, "Hey Air, was binge watching your old videos from Rome 2. I recommended this. I don't play Warhammer, but there's something really calming about hearing you strategize." Well, thanks. Glad you're enjoying it. Appreciate your support, and I'm glad you're enjoying the videos. We are getting attacked at the Tower of Crack. It says that we're going to take high casualties. I don't see us really taking high casualties here, but I think it's mostly just because the Demon Prince himself is leading the way. So I'm going to fight this one as well and see if we can do a pretty decent job at defending. We got some good units, got some Zargard, got some Cassars, lots of Cassars, so let's see what we can do. Okay, the battle's underway, and I've got some defenses set up at both entry points where the enemy is coming. So I've got Cassars behind Zargard on this side, and we're basically creating a choke point. So this is where Malefex Kilgore will be entering the battlefield from, and then the rest of his reinforcements are coming in. And I've got several units of armored Cassars waiting at the gates, so we're going to have very nice kill boxes set up in both places, and I think we can overwhelm each group individually. Yep, here comes Malefex. He's already doing some summons, which is annoying. He is going to land on the Zargard, which is a mistake. Unfortunately, those stupid Chaos Furies got in over here. But I'm gonna focus some fire on Malefics. Slow down those units a little. Come over here and try and get rid of these Chaos Furies. Alright, he's berserking at the moment. I'm actually gonna put some focused fire into some of these other units. I'm gonna try and weed out these Exalted Demonettes. They're gonna cut through armor very nicely. Alright, my Armored Cassars are getting very nice fire support over here. I'm gonna try and hit these Seeker Chariots with my cavalry to keep them from pulling through, which they are very likely to do. We got rid of the Chaos Furies. And the Exalted Demonettes are taking some serious heat. And now I'm gonna start working on the Plague Bears as soon as we get rid of the Demonettes. Let's keep our leader back at safe distance. The Zargard are doing their job marvelously right now. I'm actually gonna focus 2 of these guys on Malefics. Yep, so everything is looking good. I did build a tower over here, just an arrow tower to help, and the Seeker Chariots have been held back. Our Armored Cassars are holding the line, at least for now. I'm gonna focus those Heart Seekers. I'm gonna focus these Skin Wolves over here. Yeah, the Chariots are trying really hard to break through. Unfortunately, we just got hit with the summon here, so that's bad news. Bad news indeed. I'm gonna take my cavalry and go run them down. This cavalry can come and assist on the other flank now as well. Let's haul them over, and let's get back over here. Malefic's Kilgore is getting hit by a hail of arrow fire, and he's about to buy the farm. My Zargard have performed absolutely wondrously here against a pretty tough force that came in on this flank with Exalted Demonettes, Plague Bearers, a Demon Prince. That was a pretty stellar performance from the Zargard. These guys deserve some reward from their Tsarina. Land and power, no doubt. To get those filthy Plague Bearers out of here, and then the rest of the enemy forces should be succumbing to losses here as well. I got the tower there. It's like some Skin Wolves are trying to just get through me and run away. Or no, they're fleeing. Okay, we're good. We did it. Solid victory. Awesome. Wow, we got a lot of money because the Demon Prince was there, so that was a really helpful battle in terms of bolstering up our treasury. We'll take that. And we could get even more extra money, but there are some enemy armies in the vicinity, so I'll go ahead and just take the units replenished. We may need to defend again here soon. Let's get to another comment here. This one from Archaeolus. He says, you didn't give Boris Erskine after that big ogre auto-resolve battle at the end. Did he not deserve it after that epic victory? Wasn't it enough? I dread to think what more he needs to do. You are correct. We did not get Erskine for Boris. That is his personal warbearer. I will get it to him the next time we have an opportunity. Thank you for the reminder, and thanks for watching. Francesco Lagoya, thanks for being a channel supporter. He says, love the narrative on this episode on Nurgle and the Spasm Herald of Siege. Also, CA please, or you know what. Yeah, CA please. They do have a patch coming out next week. I mean, I feel like that a patch... I'll take what we can get at this point, since everything's looking so slow with the development of Warhammer 3, so... I'm going to keep my mouth shut. I'm going to wait, see what their patch is, see if it looks good. Hopefully it does. I'm really hoping it looks good. So we got some great unclean ones, some Chaos Warriors of dual weapons. The Baleful Prince, he's a legendary lord. Let's go take him out.
Kneel to Urson.
I don't know how strong this army is. Let's look at his skill tree. It's not bad. They've got upgraded Cassars, so we should have decent melee defense. A few sleds and other good stuff. If we lure in these rot flies, this is a Slaaneshi soul grinder, so I believe it can shoot at us. Yeah. Oh, it does not have a ranged attack. Oh, I'm thinking of the Tzeentch one. Yeah, the Tzeentch one has a pretty good ranged attack, as does the Nurgle one. Let's get in here and knock out the Baleful Prince. It says we're going to take medium casualties, but again, you know, maybe we will. But I think we can take this army down pretty well. All right, let me give you all the strategy real quick before we kick the battle off and let you see some of these units up close. I'm using a checkerboard formation, and the idea of this is that it would be difficult for the AI to tie down all of my units at once. Multiple lines, so you can't tie them all down, gaps to shoot through. So essentially, we're going to be creating a really good, what I think is going to be a really good scenario. I'm just going to adjust a few things. These units on the far flank, I'm going to go ahead and kind of turn them facing in a little so that their arc of fire is a little more relevant. Something like this. That way we got better coverage right here. And now we're going to send in the bait. I'm going to leave Kostaltyn out to tank because he's a tanky unit. And I'm going to bring my war sleds to draw the enemy in. We want to get the flies following us first and kill the flies so they can't disrupt us. So I'm going to make an opportunity here. I'm going to start shooting their lord. That's also a great target to actually get rid of the Baleful Prince himself. It's like a hailstorm maybe coming in or something there. Oh, the shards. Okay, yeah, so see, I'm going to try and draw their lord up in here. They've got some Hellstriders moving on my flank. That's less than ideal. So I think I'm going to actually take these sleds to intercept those Hellstriders. Got another unit coming down the other flank, but it doesn't really have a good entry point, so they're going to get shot regardless. I'm hoping that the fast movers will get up here, die quickly, and then be out of the way. Okay, there we go. So Kostaltyn's going to be our bait now. I'm just going to kind of jink and juke around, try and charge ruin them a little bit. See, now we've baited them right here. And then I'm going to slow everything down, and then with Kostaltyn, I'm going to drop the Helm of Discord. Excellent. This is looking good. This is looking good. They fell for it, hook, line, and sinker mostly. They did take one of their rot flies and come into melee. Let's go help take out that rot fly. Kostaltyn's doing yeoman's work out here. Let's go ahead and start the healing process. Got a couple of rot flies in on us and a soul grinder. Soul grinder should get knocked down. I'm going to come intercept the charge of this infantry real quick and then help get rid of some of these other rot flies. We need to reposition a few of our archers to make sure they stay relevant. But otherwise, the strategy is working like it's just beautiful, right? Yeah, look at that soul grinder. Really good positioning. Very, very effective at the moment. Now, we'll want to focus some key targets. I'm going to take a couple ice guards and target this big fat, great unclean one here. Ooh, that slashing shards was brutal. Alright, we gotta keep our war sleds moving. The Baleful Prince is actually about to buy the farm here, though he did just berserk Kostaltyn, which is not ideal. That great unclean one is about to die. Some Forsaken got into me in melee, but the rest of their troops are pretty much exposed at this point. We've almost got our heals back here for Kostaltyn, so what I'm gonna do, swing these sleds around, come in for a charge, and then once they get into range, I'll run the heals here. Close enough. There we go. So the great unclean one has now been cleansed, and Kostaltyn gets a clean win over a rather unclean army here from the Baleful Prince. And thank goodness for our Bal Steep mod, or else we'd be stuck with multiple turns of no unit replenishment. So that Bal Steep mod is saving the game. Again, something that Creative Assembly could have fixed when I told them about it weeks before the launch of the game, yet they did not. Yeah, that was an excellent victory there. We got a very nice cash reward off of that one too. We could pick up quite a bit more cash, but to be fair, not really that necessary. I'm making good income. We're gonna get massive unit replenishment here for some reason. So does that have to do with enemy captured? I don't know if like this is based off the number you capture or what, but let's go ahead and replenish. Bound spell there. So we cleaned up some of our would-be enemies in this vicinity. The Forbidden Citadel needs to be captured. I'm gonna go ahead and march north. Let's take a look at Kostaltyn. I only have a few Ice Guard in this army. I'd like to change that, get more. Looks like Lightning Strike, and we still need Renown and Fear. Let's do Renown and Fear, because that's going to reduce our upkeep cost and give us extra campaign movement range. It's just good stuff in general. And then let's start the Lightning Strike, which is going to start increasing enemy reinforcement times, and then ultimately give us the option to pick off armies one at a time. Let's do this Magical Reserves. Excellent. And then Tsarina has a little bit more healing to do. However, there's no reason why we couldn't start marching back up towards Black Gulch, because we'll continue the healing. And she's still got her traits from the Realm of Chaos that we need to get rid of. I haven't had a chance to have her sit still and get rid of them for very long. And then Hannibal Baracus should still be in the process of recruiting.
The axe thirsts for war.
Dwarves of Krakadrak look like they're trying to defend their lands. I'm actually going to see if we can sick these guys over here. I cannot. Or here. I must not have... Target is not a shared enemy. How can you not be at war with the Exiles of Khorne? Or the Magathkin? Like, that doesn't make any sense to me, but whatever. I guess it is what it is. Check out Frozen Landing real quick so we can build this. Let's take a look at our provinces. The Cursed City. Look at this. Prague is now tier 5. So that is some solid stuff. We can build all the way up to this Merchant Guild Hall, which is going to give us even more income. Make us stronger, of course. We've already got our trade building underway. We've got good recruiting buildings here. In fact, we can build this and get Elemental Bears, which I intend to do. We can also build the Citadel of Prague, which gives us huge global recruitment capacity, increases and reduces the time by 2 turns. That is fantastic. Let's do that. Let's see what else we've got here. I definitely want to be able to recruit Ice Guard. This is going to eat up a ton of money. And we don't have this either, but I want to get it, so I'm going to go ahead and let it eat up some of our money. Boris Ursus, I want to have him settle Boschenfels, or Bosenfels, however you say it. Just a free settlement here, so might as well. He's going to have to replenish his forces, but Wurzen owns, what is this faction? Stirland owns Wurzen. That's fine. They're an ally. We'll keep them that way. So, there's still the Ogre camp over here that we'll need to be rid of as well. And my lands are looking free of chaos, at least for the moment. Stuff is looking pretty good. Make sure I got all my movements in. We can this turn, we did. We just have some skill points to take care of. Erskine can go to Boris Ursus now, per the comment, so thanks for the reminder.
Instrument against chaos.
And it looks like we're ready to end another turn. I'm going to get some more of your comments here. Gold One says, yes, another video. Only discovered your channel recently, and I must say you're quickly evolving into my favorite YouTuber. Thanks for remaining so positive and constructive amidst all the toxicity in Total War Warhammer. Well, I mean, I did make a video being pretty negative, but no, I'm not trying to be toxic. When I'm being negative here, I'm being negative because I love CA and I want them to do better, so I'm hopefully giving them advice. And I haven't quit playing the game either. A lot of YouTubers won't even play the game right now. I'm going to keep playing the game because I want it to be better. He says, I really appreciate your effort to deliver uploads despite your life commitments. Well, I am doing better the last day or so, and hopefully I'll continue to be able to do better at getting you all lots of content. Thanks, Gold One. Appreciate it. Ulrich says, hey, Air, thanks for another great episode. Don't worry about your complaining about the lack of game updates. To me, at least, everything you said seems completely fair. Only through spreading feedback like that will CA know the changes we want. Apparently they didn't listen to you back before launch, and hopefully implement them soon. They may have listened to us. Maybe. You know, I'd love to give them the benefit of the doubt, but they didn't implement it for whatever reason. Like, chose not to, didn't have the resources, didn't have the time, don't know. But, you know, I think they listened to an extent, but just didn't implement it all. We got... Could use some help over here. Where are these guys headed to? Where are they attacking? Going after the Legion of Chaos. Looks like soon I might need some help back at Novchazy. Got a decent garrison there. The dwarves of Krakadrak are out and about too, and then I'm only one more turn here till Hannibal Barcus has had a bit of an upgrade to his army. I'm not at war Saberskin, so they don't exactly want to be friends right now either. I can't blame them. I don't really want to be friends with them either. I was just thinking about using them for the time being. Let's get out of here and take a look at the quick deals and just make sure I'm not missing anything easy. Quick deal. Non-aggression packs are a no-go.
Celestial blacksmith.
May be able to get a trade agreement out of some of these. Cathay and
For
factions.
what do you drag me from the forge?
See, I'm a little confused why these guys aren't more interested in this trade agreement. It actually benefits them more than it does me. But they act like they're not interested for whatever reason. Keep a balance here. I guess we can't balance it. Only 2.8. Maybe we don't have enough money though, and that's why the balance button's grayed out. I'll deal with those on another one. Let's just check the other quick deals, make sure there's...
It is time.
See, Karak Kadrin would be interested in a military alliance.
I am Iron Fist. Some call me a king. You are welcome here.
Okay.
Very well.
League of Nations. I just unlocked an award. Let me see what it was. Have a military alliance with 10 factions at the same time. Well, indeed. Now we do have the League of Nations.
Wamarag.
All right, sweet. We got ourselves a another ally. Take all the allies we can get in the war against Chaos. Urson shall roar is a message we got. And I do want to take Tsarina Katerin into the realms of Chaos and continue that effort because that is how we finish this campaign. Can't build defenses yet. Probably use some growth. We do have some growth here. Actually, we've already got 2 buildings driving growth. Might go ahead and... This one reduces corruption, but that's just locally, and I think it's the same thing here. Well, no, it should apply to the whole province. Should be good. This one's growth and income. That one's just a little more income. Need to build that. Not gonna have a ton of money left after that. Let's go ahead and do that. Urson, we've got 3 more turns of keeping that going. Tsarina Katerin, move. I'm gonna move her towards Doom Keep.
Carry me.
I also need to get to Forbidden Citadel.
All chaos will be burned.
Doesn't look like I'm gonna take attrition moving out here, so we'll move towards the Forbidden Citadel. Ooh, yeah, that's a pretty tough army actually right there. Let's.
Kostaltyn.
That army's gonna be better destroyed by Tsarina Katerin, honestly. I think I'm gonna switch spots here. I'm gonna bring Tsarina Katerin down here.
I command it.
Oh, get up here. We're gonna plow through that army.
Obey. Follow
And I'll
me.
take Kostaltyn this way. There's still a pretty tough army coming there too. So we're gonna get some opportunities to fight here, folks.
Demon Slayer.
Loris is just recuperating. I don't really have a lot of cash to build with there.
Wavering duty.
Wolfenburg is having its corruption cleansed, and we're now got very solid control over the area. That means growth is turned back on. We got an opportunity to try and build and grow that settlement. Go take a look at Hannibal, who's, yeah, he's got to finish this turn. All right. So let's get over here. Marcus says, feeling your pain with floors. We're getting new floors in our house. I'm appreciative. We're able to get a Kislev campaign out this week. All the best. Hope you enjoy your new floors. The new floors are in. They're nice. And I still have to put some quarter rounds down around the baseboard. But, I mean, everything is looking good. It has been a very nice change to get the old nasty carpet pulled out and to get some hard floor in, which is just cleaner, looks better, more functional. For my office, it's better because I can roll my chair around. Just about everything is better with it. Discovered a von Karstein ambusher. Okay, he's fighting Karak Kadrin. I would love to kill some vampires, but just don't have the time at the moment. These guys are getting pretty bold down here, so we're Frozen Landing.
Kislev's lands.
Don't have a ton of money. Some battles would help add some money to our balance here. I'm gonna have to... I'm just gonna push this way. I'll take a little bit of attrition. We can start to gain it back. Vitality, Guardian's Call. We got Arcane
You are
Conduit.
but a peasant.
Magic Reserves would be good.
Lost
Alright,
Tsar
Boris.
returns.
Where do we want Boris? We don't want the ogres to get overly powerful. Right now, though, they're in check pretty well. There's a fair number of enemies around. Norden is under the control of some Norskins, and we don't want that, as is Dieterschaffen. We could go take control of those two. They've got ports and would provide us nice income.
Onward,
We've also
proud
got a
men.
raiding party out here. And Lebla is not well defended, so we might actually need to head
Reborn
north here.
For Kislev.
Deal with
Find a
these
fight.
raiders first, and then take their settlements. We got our agent
I
back from
live
being
again.
wounded.
Boris Ursus himself.
Okay, let's take these agents.
Eternal.
Go ahead and move a little bit closer back over here. We need cash at the moment, and like I said, the best way to earn some cash is by killing some enemies. Did they teleport? How did they get away from me? Maybe they ran through here? I don't know. I feel like they teleported. I'm not even sure if they have that capability.
Born to rule. I said march.
They haven't had my armies. They ran into each other.
Kislev goes forth.
Couple of
I
knuckleheads.
must pray to the bear.
There we go.
Of Kislev's
Excellent.
orthodoxy.
Okay. So I've got my forces put together. Looks like the dwarves are having a little trouble at Winterpire, but they've got reinforcements headed in. Hopefully they'll make good use of them. That's going to be about all the time I have. Let me get to just a couple more comments here. Al the Molfar said, and thanks for being a gold shielded channel supporter there. He says, thank you for the video. To be fair, I prefer Iron Drakes as anti-Nurgle cure. Now, don't get me wrong, Iron Drakes would work very well against Nurgle. In fact, I look forward to that day. CA, please get us Immortal Empires already. Thank you, Al. Sir HF says, hey, I really like the stories you spin from the cinematic battles. They're quite enjoyable. Sorry I couldn't do them this time, but I am glad you enjoyed them, and I will sometimes. Right now, I'm just trying to get caught up. I figured that just getting some content out there is better than making very little. He says, I also like the interaction with the comments, although I'm a little bit sad that you read my comment, or that you read out my comment, thought it was good idea, and then forgot about it by the end. But it shows that, well, what was your comment? Says, try again to get you to look at your ancillaries heroes, your lords. Oh, okay, so you want me to look at the ancillaries, that's right. I did look at the equipment. Haven't looked at the ancillaries, and I'm not sure if I have time to do everybody, but let's at least grab Zarina Katerin, for instance. Let's go over here to the ancillaries. We can fuse these and stuff too. I didn't know you could fuse them. Well, we got a lot of work to do here, that's for sure. These are banner? Yeah, these are banners that you put up, and it gives a unit like Vanguard deployment. Let's see what we got so far. Extra campaign movement range. This banner is pretty crappy. Let's pull that out. We got this one from the realm of Slaanesh. This is pretty great. We'll keep this one for sure. Let's see what else here. Campaign line of sight. That's pretty pointless. Recruitment costs kind of pointless. And yeah, I'll take the campaign mover. All right, let's do some more work here. Control in the local province, devotion, instruction time reduction. Vanguard deployment could be cool, maybe. Knight's Ward, bodyguard. I might end up putting some of these back if we don't have anything better. Seduce units budget. How does that help me? Enemy Slaanesh armies, so I guess it takes away some of their budget. This is minus corruption, could be good. Income from buildings locally. Magic item drop chance, we definitely want that. We need more magic items. Recruit rank for infantry, that's a veteran warrior. Alright, the rest of these are equipped at the moment. Let's do some work here. Oh, you can't fuse ancillaries. I mean, that would be pretty cool, like to see Zarina Katerin like forcing these two veteran warriors to smush into each other and become some kind of unholy Nurgle beast. I guess at this point we can just assign some of these. Let's do the Toll Keeper. Might as well. Militiaman. Nope, nope. Minus Corruption's usually good. Campaign Line of Sight, sure, so we can see a little further out. And Enemy Hero Assassination Chance. Alright. Well, I'll take a look at more of these as we go through. We've got a lot of work to do on them. And might as well just throw some of these things on just because you can. Oops, we already got it. It's on someone else, I think. Cancel that. Search rate, there we go.
Kislev endures.
Just see. Student. Edge Wizard. Those ones are already taken down there. Construction time, whatever. We'll just throw some of these on for now. We don't have to get too into it here. Speed plus 20%. That'd be actually pretty handy for a sled or a bear unit. Alright, let's do that. And then we got nothing I can really use here other than the Ritual Enforcer and the Student.
Urson's disciple.
Edge Wizard is always good because it gives you extra winds of magic.
Absolute
Other
devotion.
Hedge Wizard. The Bodyguard's already on. I think that's gonna be just about everything we can do here. So there we go. Hopefully I got to your comment and you feel like I got some attention there, Sir HF. Righteous Sham says, hey Air, thought you'd like to know you rate the mod by clicking the thumb up icon directly underneath the picture. The stars just show the aggregating rating and they only display once people have rated the mod. Okay, thank you, appreciate it for the advice. That was when we were looking at the Battle Steep mod. T-Rex Rex, thanks for being a channel supporter. He says 40% less salt in this episode. Glad to see the mods are working. Can you show us some heavy war sleds in action and some little grums? Okay, yeah, we can add those to some army. Boris's army and Kostaltyn's army both need some units, so maybe we'll swap them to heavies and some little grum on the next episode. Pyrrhic Straticos, thanks for also being a big channel supporter. He says, once again, great video, Air. I'm loving the Kislev campaign. I was wondering if you could name a unit of Streltsy, the Zaitsev Company, after the famous World War II sniper, Vasily Zaitsev. I don't think I have any Streltsy right now, unfortunately. Maybe I do in Katarin's army?
The Tsarina.
Yeah, I do, okay. That was the only place. I like Streltsy. I feel like I need to find a mod for them, though, because Streltsy are very underwhelming as far as their survive. Like, I find that, like, standard Kassars are actually more survivable in melee and more effective in melee. Streltsy have a higher melee attack, but I don't know, like, I feel like the standard Kassars are almost better, and then they shoot better, too. So I might look for a mod at some point to improve the Streltsy Zaitsev Company. Alright, anyway, thanks for the comments, thanks for watching, hope you all enjoyed it. HeirofCarthage signing out for now. I'll be back with some more action soon in the Kislev campaign, and I will see you then.